It's Friday, and you know what that means. It's time for our agile, not so agile episode of the Daily Stand Up Podcast. And I want to talk to you about a story called The Heart That Outlived Time. It's got a little bit of history in here, so here we go. Imagine ancient Rome nearly 2,000 years ago. Streets echo with the clang of armor, the scent of incense, and the whispers of love forbidden. There lived a humble priest named Valentinus. He wasn't a rebel or a warrior. He was just a man who believed deeply in love. At that time, Emperor Claudius II had outlawed marriage for young soldiers, claiming that single men fought better and that those bound by family. But Valentinus saw love as sacred, not sinful. So in secret, beneath flickering candlelight, he performed weddings for young couples who refused to let the emperor decree define their hearts. Each ceremony was an act of defiance and of faith. Eventually, Valentinus was caught and imprisoned, but even behind bars, he kept sharing kindness. Legend says that before his execution, he befriended the jailer's blind daughter and sent her a note signed, "From your Valentine." A gesture so simple, so human, it echoed through centuries. Fast forward through the ages to the medieval courts of Europe, where poets like Chaucer transformed Valentine's Day into a celebration of romantic love. Knights would pen verses, ladies tied ribbons to their sleeves, and suddenly, February 14th wasn't just about one man's sacrifice. It was about all the quiet, powerful ways love insists on being seen. Then came the Victorians, who gave us lace cards, handwritten letters, and the first mass-produced Valentines. By the 20th century, stores filled with roses and chocolates, radio waves carried love songs, and what began as a rebellion became a ritual, an annual invitation to pause and say, "You matter to me." But underneath the cards and the candy is something timeless. Valentine's Day really isn't about gifts. It's about the courage to love in a world that often forgets how vulnerable that is. It's the same courage that Valentinus had when he risked everything just to unite two hearts. So today, when you send a quick text that says, "I love you," or hold someone's hand, we're part of that long, unbroken story. A story that reminds us that every act of love, whether whispered, written, or risked, is actually an act of hope. And maybe, just maybe, that's why we still celebrate Valentine's today. Because love and all its messy, beautiful, fragile glory is the one thing strong enough to outlive time itself. I know that's true, and I just hope that in this world that we're in now, where everyone is at each other and everyone is on differing sides and has opposing opinions, that especially as we go to celebrate Valentine's Day, that we can find some hope, some love, and that love can win, because in the end, love always wins. That's going to do it. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. If you have a topic you want us to discuss, learn more at agiledad.com. I'd love to hear from you. And until next week, stay healthy, stay well, and stay agile, my friends. Do take care.